Hello, hello, hello. As always, sending universal love, universal light, compassion, and lots of healing. Just wanted to stop through today to talk a little bit about depression, okay? If you want to book a one on one session where I can help you with these things, feel free, to inbox me. Also, I have a page, I'll be adding people to it where you can, pretty much talk to me one on one as well. So let's get into it because it was put on my heart from spirit to come in to talk to you all about these things. When dealing with depression, and I know it can be an uncomfortable topic or a situation, with dealing with it, a lot of it stems from the upbringing of your childhood. Yes. It stems from the trauma of your childhood or the wounds. I don't, what I'm saying? People say trauma, I say wounds of your childhood. Was mom and daddy there? Was they nourishing to you? Did they teach you how to love yourself? Did they teach you confidence? What I'm saying? Did they teach you willpower? Did they teach you, how to be headstrong and to follow, your own lane? Did they teach you, I'm sorry, how to lead your own lane? Excuse my words, I ain't in my coffee yet, okay? Did they teach you how to be in your own lane? Things like that. Did they show you how to not be inside of a box? How to not be a people pleaser, because often when you have childhood wounds and neglect from your parents and them not doing the necessary things that they should have done as a parent, then you grow up to be a people pleaser. And you take on things in your life that are not meant for you to take on. You deal with broken people, broken situations. Hey, I'm sorry to say it, but hey, it's the truth. And then when you deal with broken people and broken situations, you begin to take on their mentality. You begin to take on their hurt. You begin to take on their pain because it's a projection. You know how you be with somebody so long, you start to become that person and start talking like them and acting like them because energy is very real. And that projection has fed and bled onto your screen, into your energy magnetic field. Um, so when going through depression, you have to decipher if it's your energy or if it's theirs. Also, when in going through a state of depression, you have to take accountability for whatever you are depressed about. Why are you in that situation? Why are you feeling that way? What transpired? Sometimes you have to take a step back and go to your childhood. Go as far back to your childhood as you can and write it out. What happened in your childhood that made you this type of person? What did you see? What did you feel? What did you go through? You got to write it out to figure out why you maneuver the way you do in this here and now. And that means that you have to get some time for yourself because too often people don't take the necessary time for them. They give, give until they deplete it. And when they deplete it, the person is good and gone, but yet you're stuck in a state of repeating past wounds and hurt from those relationships. Because remember this, if you don't deal with the trauma, you're going to get those cycles in different people, places, environments, jobs, situations. You're going to get that. It's just going to look, different. That's all. Just going to be a different person, place, or thing, but still the same cycle and the same lesson. So now you have to just go within. You have to write it out, as I always mention to write. Why? because it allows your mind to be free. It allows you to see it, to look at it, to read it, to feel it. You know, if you're walking around angry and upset at the world, you have to take accountability for that. You know, hey, the world didn't do it to you. They didn't do it to you. Deal with the wounds. If mama, daddy, grandma, sister, brother ain't treat you right, well, why do you feel hurt? Why you hurt? Write out why you hurt, what happened, get it all out. Then allow yourself to know that was then. What are you going to do now? What are you going to create now? What are you going to change now? What type of person has it made you? It is okay to be a beautiful person. It is okay. You just have to be mindful of the people you're being beautiful for. Everyone indeed deserves love. But you can love a person from a distance, and you can love a person with your energy and not just allow them in your physical space to drain you. When in dealing with the depression, write it out. Write it out, write it out, write out everything. If you need to cry, scream, punch, jump, kick, whatever. Do it. Just don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt nobody, because remember, you are responsible. You, only you, are responsible for your life. Only you can make those changes in your life. Only you can push forward. Only you. So allow your mind a moment to be still. Go into meditation. I can't stress meditation enough. Go into meditation. Get some alone time. Deal with the self-love, because if you don't deal with those wounds and trauma, it's just going to keep going. Then you're going to pass it down to your legacies. Going to pass it down to your kids and your grandkids. So it's worth dealing with, because we are now in the cycle of breaking those generational curses that does not serve us as a whole, as a collective. So we ain't going through that depressive state of that lover. Well, you deal with that lover because you haven't learned how to love yourself. And loving yourself is not just buying yourself things. And yes, it is about setting up boundaries. It definitely is about that. But it's about going in your innerverse, inside of you. Who are you? If you don't know who you are, and you don't know what it is to love yourself, then you can't love anything else. Love is the creation of everything. It is the creation of your business. It is creation of you. It is the creation of your child. It is the creation of your environment. It is creation of your thought process. It is the creation of everything. So you have to take the necessary time to be by yourself, and to look at yourself honestly and truthfully. Who are you? What are you going to create? What are you here to create? What do you love? What do you not love? What makes you tick? What makes you sad? What is your triggers? What is happiness? What is joy? What is freedom? Are you able to be yourself unapologetically? Break the shackles, because all that stems from depression. Don't go out here trying to be something you're not to please people. Fuck people. And I mean that with all the love and light inside of me. Fuck people. People are going to be just who they are. Okay? People are going to be just who they are, and believe it. When a person shows you their true colors, believe it. Be yourself unapologetically. Go after what you want. Be spontaneous. Take some trips. Do whatever the fuck your heart feels and your spirit feels. But yet, don't keep sweeping that hurt that disappointment, all that shit under the rug, because it's going to keep resurfacing. Write it out. Face it. Tell her it can't go with you no more. You release it. You're stronger than that. I'm better than that. I am courage. I am willpower. I am strength. I do not allow any negativity to enter me. Oh, I don't allow negative people to be around me. Oh, no judgment. Deal with it. It's going to keep resurfacing until you deal with it. And once you deal with that depression of past wounds or what shoulda, coulda, that guilt, that hurt, deal with it all. Face it so it can't go with you or it can't touch your kids. Peace, love, and light.